Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stumble into money, opportunities, and abundance, while others struggle endlessly, even though they work harder than anyone else? And what if I told you the real difference has nothing to do with luck, education, or even connections, but rather with the silent bridge that exists between what you imagine in your private world and what you eventually hold in your hands? Because Neville Goddard's greatest teaching reveals that your imagination is not a daydreaming tool, but the creative power that shapes your reality. And once you understand that every picture you hold and every feeling you entertain is actually a seed planted in the invisible soil of consciousness, you'll begin to see that your wallet is not filled or emptied by external events, but by the invisible blueprint you are constantly sketching in your mind. So when you picture yourself with bills piled up and money running out, you unknowingly impress that state upon your subconscious, and your world faithfully reflects it. Yet when you deliberately imagine money flowing to you easily, when you feel the weight of abundance in your pocket and the relief of financial freedom, then the bridge begins to form between thought and reality, and you start to walk across it without even realizing, because events begin to align. People show up, opportunities unfold, and what felt impossible suddenly feels like destiny. And if you think about it closely, you'll realize you've been doing this your whole life, creating bridges to pain or bridges to joy, to lack or to prosperity, depending on what you allow to dominate your inner movie screen. And the truth is, you have always been the author, the director, and the actor of your financial story, even if you didn't know it. Which is why Neville's words sound so daring, yet so liberating. Because if imagination truly creates reality, then you can rewrite your life from the inside out, and your bank account is no longer chained to circumstances, but to consciousness. And once this truth clicks, the game changes forever. Because you no longer ask how something will happen, but instead, what state am I dwelling in? And the state of wealth eventually produces wealth, just as the state of poverty produces poverty. And the most beautiful part is that this bridge is always open, always ready, always waiting for you to step onto it. Because imagination and your wallet are not two separate realities, but one connected flow. And once you trust it, you'll watch the invisible turn visible. And the deeper you explore this secret, the more you'll see that the bridge is not just about money, but about the entire structure of your life. Because when you apply Neville's law to love, health, success, or peace of mind, you realize that the imagination is a workshop where all futures are constructed, and the wallet simply becomes the most obvious symbol of proof